With an infinite variety of bird species inhabiting planet Earth, each with unique characteristics and adaptations, it is the exceptionally large birds that truly capture our attention. Let's explore the fascinating world of these species that soar through the skies and run across lush fields. Join us as we reveal the 15 largest birds on the planet. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and leave your like. Now, let's get started. Number 15, Casawary. The cassowaries, captivating and unique flightless birds, dominate the rainforests of New Guinea, Papua New Guinea, Western Papua, and northeastern Australia. Among the three species, the southern cassowary stands out as the third tallest and second heaviest bird worldwide. With a diverse diet including fruits, shoots, seeds, invertebrates, and even small vertebrates, these birds display impressive adaptability. Although generally wary of humans, they can be dangerous if provoked. Their physical attributes are inspiring. Females are larger and more colorful than males, measuring about 2 meters tall and weighing an average of 59 kilograms, though they can grow even bigger. Their sharp claws and impressive speed of up to 50 kilometers/s make them formidable in dense forests, and they are also skilled swimmers. Cassowaries have a striking casque on their heads that grows with age. Despite their solitary nature, they gather during courtship, egg-laying, and feeding periods. Female cassowaries venture across territories of several males, while males guard their own territories. The breeding season occurs from May to June, with females laying vibrant green to bluish-green eggs carefully prepared. As a keystone species, cassowaries play a crucial role in tropical forest ecosystems by consuming and dispersing seeds through their digestive system, ensuring the cycle of life and growth in the jungle. They are true guardians of the forest, maintaining its delicate balance. Number 14, Ostrich. The powerful ostriches, colossal flightless birds, dominate the earth with their impressive size and unmatched speed. They hold the record as the heaviest living birds on the planet, surpassing all others in presence. When it comes to laying eggs, they spare no effort, producing the largest eggs known to humanity. With extremely fast legs, they run at remarkable speeds of up to 70 km/h, leaving even the fastest competitors behind. Their notable agility has earned them the title of the world's fastest birds. But that's not all. These fascinating creatures have captivated global populations, becoming stars in both industry and fashion. Ostrich farms thrive worldwide, especially in the vibrant landscapes of the Philippines and Namibia. Why? It all comes down to ostrich leather, which fetches a high market value, and their splendid feathers, which adorn ceremonial hats of the elite, adding an exquisite touch to grand occasions. Ostriches belong to the distinguished genus Struthio, a distinct group of flightless birds known as ratites, which also includes emus, rheas, cassowaries, and kiwis. Although only 2 species of ostrich exist today, the common ostrich and the Somali ostrich, they once roamed vast territories from sub-Saharan Africa to the Arabian Peninsula. In fact, their presence extended to Asia, reaching China and Mongolia in ancient times. Prepare for a scientific twist. Diving into their taxonomic history, we discover that Carl Linnaeus himself described the genus Struthio in 1758. Initially, it included not only ostriches, but also emus, rheas, and cassowaries. However, these magnificent creatures are so unique that they earned their own distinct genera. The ostrich family emerged during the early Eocene and spread across the northern hemisphere during that era. Their closest relatives, the Ergil ornithidae, came from Asia, indicating ostriches likely originated on that vibrant continent. Fossil records show Africa became the cradle of the genus Struthio about 21 million years ago, from where they traveled through Eurasia, conquering new territories. Today, ostriches thrive only in Africa, inhabiting diverse habitats from arid savannas to the Sahel. The Somali ostrich, distinct due to geographic isolation, evolved separately from its cousin, the common ostrich. However, where their territories overlap, these two subspecies remain distinct due to behavioral and ecological differences. In a tragic event, Arabian ostriches disappeared from Asia Minor and Arabia, hunted to extinction in the 20th century. Attempts to reintroduce North African ostriches in Israel as substitutes failed, while clever common ostriches managed to escape to Australia, establishing thriving wild populations. Throughout history, ostriches have left their mark. Fossil remains reveal a plethora of prehistoric ostrich species, from the Asian ostrich to the East Asian ostrich, dating to the late Pleistocene. These enigmatic beings whisper secrets of ancient times, captivating our imaginations. Number 13, Harpy Eagle. The Harpy Eagle, a large and powerful neotropical eagle species, is found in tropical rainforests but has suffered habitat loss and is nearly extinct in some regions. The eagle has blackish gray feathers on the upper side and white feathers underneath with a distinctive double crest on its light gray head. Females weigh between 6 to 9 kilograms, while males are smaller, weighing 4 to 6 kilograms. They range from 86 to 107 centimeters in length, with a wingspan of 176 to 224 centimeters. Harpies mainly inhabit tropical forests and prefer to build nests and hunt in the upper canopy layer. They are most commonly found in Brazil and are nearly extinct in Central America. Harpy eagles are skilled hunters, using perch and weight tactics with occasional pursuit to catch prey. Their diet includes large prey such as sloths and monkeys, with monkeys comprising a significant portion. Nests are built high in trees, usually in the main fork made of twigs. The female lays 2 white eggs, but usually only 1 chick survives since the second egg is often ignored. Incubation takes about 56 days, and parents continue feeding and caring for the chick for several months after it leaves the nest. Harpy eagles mate for life and generally raise 1 chick every 2 to 3 years. They reach reproductive maturity between 4 and 6 years old and can be aggressive toward humans if they perceive a threat to their nesting site or chicks. Number 12. Emu Dromaeus, the Great Runner. The emu is the second tallest bird in the world, surpassed only by the ostrich. Found exclusively in Australia, it is the largest native bird and the only surviving species in its genus. Although emus once inhabited much of the continent, subspecies from Tasmania, Kangaroo Island, and King Island disappeared after European colonization in 1788. These flightless birds have soft brown feathers, long necks, and legs, reaching heights of up to 2 meters. The name emu possibly derives from an Arabic term for a large bird, used by Portuguese explorers to describe the bird in Australia and New Guinea. Emus rank among the 4th or 5th heaviest birds, weighing slightly more on average than emperor penguins. They have vestigial wings, long necks, and legs, allowing them to run at speeds up to 48 km/h. Emus have unique 3-toed feet, blue necks, and brownish-gray plumage for camouflage. They possess adaptations such as nictitating membranes to protect their eyes and a tracheal pouch. During breeding season, emus engage in various daily activities including foraging, grooming, dust bathing, and resting. They are generally social birds except during breeding season when they become more solitary. Emus can swim but rarely do so unless necessary due to floods or crossing rivers. At sunset, emus settle for the night but wake periodically. On hot days, they pant to regulate body temperature, having specialized respiratory adaptations for efficient cooling. Emus have a broad diet, consuming plants, insects, and other arthropods. They play a crucial role in seed dispersal. Breeding pairs form in summer, and males build nests on the ground using various materials. Nests are generally flat but can be higher in colder conditions, strategically placed for predator detection. The emu pair mates regularly, and the female lays a large, thick-shelled green egg every few days. The egg is large, weighing between 450 to 650 green. Maternal investment in the egg is significant, with a higher yolk-to-albumin ratio compared to other precocial eggs. Emu eggs may exhibit genetic twinning. During incubation, the egg color changes from light green to dark green. If not incubated, it may bleach white due to sun exposure. Historically, emus were hunted by indigenous Australians and early European settlers for food and resources. They are curious birds and may approach humans if they detect unexpected movement. Aboriginal Australians used various techniques to capture emus, including trapping them in water wells, using nets, and luring them with calls and bait. Number 11. Andian Condor. The Andian Condor, the largest flying bird in the world, is a vulture found in the Andes Mountains and nearby Pacific coasts of western South America. With a wingspan of 3.30 meters and weighing 15 kilograms, it is the largest bird of prey. Males have white feathers at the base of the neck and on the wings, while the head and neck are mostly bare and dull red. Females are smaller than males, which is unusual for birds of prey. As scavengers, Andian condors mainly feed on carcasses, preferring large ones such as deer or cattle. They reach sexual maturity around 5 or 6 years old and nest on rocky cliffs up to 5,000 meters high. Usually 1 or 2 eggs are laid. The condor has an exceptional lifespan, with some living more than 70 years. Courtship displays involve color changes, inflating the neck and chest, hissing, and wing extension. They lay bluish-white eggs weighing about 280 grams, incubated for 54 to 58 days. If lost, another egg is laid. Juveniles have grayed down and begin flying after several months, staying with parents until a new brood is laid. Andian condors mainly scavenge carcasses, soaring long distances to find them. They feed on large carcasses, including livestock, while coastal condors depend on stranded marine mammal carcasses. They can also hunt small live animals by repeatedly striking them with their beaks. Their estimated lifespan in the wild is over 50 years. Number 10. King penguin, the elegant inhabitant of cold waters. The king penguin, Aptenodytes patagonicus, similar to the majestic emperor penguin, is one of the most fascinating and charming seabirds of the southern hemisphere. It captivates observers and scientists not only with its beauty, but also with the elegance of its movements. Whether gliding gracefully over the icy waters of the South Atlantic and southern Indian Ocean, or skillfully diving in search of food, these penguins display an impressive stature for their species, reaching between 70 and 100 centimeters tall and weighing up to 15 kilograms. Their distinctive plumage, combining dark gray and black tones with vibrant yellow and orange patches on the head and chest, makes them easily recognizable. This coloration is not only beautiful, but also serves for recognition among group members, an important trait for birds living in large colonies. The king penguin is a master of the waters. Beneath the surface, its agility impresses. It can dive to depths of up to 300 meters, staying submerged for up to 8 minutes to hunt its favorite prey. Its diet is varied and adapted to the harsh environment, including lanternfish, squid, and small crustaceans called krill. This rich and diverse diet is essential to meet their energetic needs, especially during reproduction and molting periods. Contrary to popular belief, the king penguin depends on both sea and land. It spends much of the year on land, especially on subantarctic islands, where it forms dense, noisy colonies with thousands of individuals. During breeding season, these penguins display fascinating social behavior. They form monogamous pairs and share responsibilities for incubating the egg and caring for the chick, alternating between feeding at sea and protecting the nest on land. These colonies are places of intense interaction, with specific vocalizations for partner and chick recognition, as well as courtship rituals including elegant body movements and distinct calls. Parental care is remarkable, with penguins taking turns keeping the egg warm by balancing it on their feet and protecting it from the biting cold with a special fold of skin called the brood pouch. However, life for the king penguin is not without challenges. In nature, they face predators such as giant petrels, aggressive and opportunistic seabirds, skuas, which prey on eggs and chicks, and brown seals, which can attack adult penguins at sea. These natural predators help maintain ecosystem balance, but also impose constant pressure requiring resilience and adaptability. Moreover, the king penguin is threatened by global climate change and human activity. Ocean warming can alter prey distribution, making feeding harder, while marine pollution and overfishing may affect their long-term survival. Therefore, several international organizations monitor their populations and work to conserve their natural habitat by establishing protected areas and raising awareness of their importance. The king penguin also plays a key role in the culture and tourism of the regions it inhabits. Its colonies attract researchers, photographers, and ecotourists eager to observe this symbol of subantarctic wildlife up close. Responsible contact with these animals helps promote respect and preservation of marine ecosystems. In summary, the king penguin is much more than a graceful seabird. It is an ambassador of resilience and natural beauty in the planet's cold regions. Its elegance both on land and underwater, its complex social behavior, and its ecological importance make it a species worthy of our admiration and protection. Number 9. Human threats to Cerrado wildlife. Belonging to the bustard family, it is an opportunistic ground-dwelling omnivore. Male Cory bustards are much heavier than females and mate with several females without participating in chick rearing. They build nests in shallow ground cavities, often camouflaged by nearby objects. The Cory bustard has cryptic gray and brown coloration with black and white patterns. Males have a black crest, while females have less black. Their feathers can appear pinkish due to porphyrins sensitive to light. The Cory bustard has a large head, long long legs and yellow eyes. Females are smaller with thinner legs and necks. Juveniles resemble females but are browner with more spots. Male Cory Bustards range in length from 105 to 135 cm and have a wingspan of 230 to 275 cm. They typically weigh between 7 and 18 kilograms, with some exceptional individuals reaching up to 20 kilograms. Cory Bustards are commonly found throughout southern Africa except in densely wooded areas. They inhabit open, grassy areas with sandy soil, often near isolated groups of trees or shrubs such as plains, arid plateaus, savannas, and semi-deserts. Cory Bustards feed by slowly walking and pecking at the ground, being particularly active during early morning and late afternoon. They have an omnivorous diet including insects like grasshoppers and beetles, as well as small vertebrates, plant material, and acacia gum. They drink water by suction. The two subspecies of Cory Bustards have distinct breeding seasons closely linked to rainfall and may be reduced or absent in drought years. Cory Bustards engage in fan-shaped mating displays, with males showing impressive courtship behaviors to attract females. After mating, the female lays eggs in a shallow ground cavity near vegetation. Number 8. California Condor. A critically endangered bird species native to the western coastal mountains of the United States. With a wingspan up to 3 meters and weight around 11 to 15 kilos, it is one of the largest flying birds in North America. Historically, the range of the California condor extended from British Columbia to Mexico, but due to habitat loss, poaching, and lead poisoning, its population drastically declined during the 20th century. By the 1980s, the species faced extinction. In 1987, all remaining wild individuals were captured for a captive breeding program. The last of these birds were reintroduced into the wild in California in 1992. California condors have a unique appearance with black feathers, bald heads, and a distinct fleshy crest on top of their heads. Organizations like the Ventana Wildlife Society and the Peregrine Fund have played significant roles in captive breeding, release, and monitoring of the wild population. Number 7. Mute Swan. A large water bird native to Europe and Asia, known for its long neck, snow-white plumage, and striking orange bill. Mute swans are among the heaviest flying birds, with males averaging 10 to 12 kilograms and females slightly lighter. They have a large wingspan of approximately 2.40 to 2.60 meters, allowing graceful flight. These swans are found in marshes, lakes, rivers, and estuaries where they feed on aquatic plants, algae, and small crustaceans. Their long necks enable them to reach underwater vegetation, and their serrated bills help filter food from water. Mute swans have been observed grazing on land, particularly during the breeding season. They are monogamous birds that form long-term pair bonds lasting several years or even a lifetime. During courtship, the pair performs a graceful swan dance, including synchronized swimming, head movements, and wing displays. The female builds a large nest made of reeds, grass, and other plant materials near the water's edge. She usually lays 4 to 7 eggs, which she incubates for about 35 to 41 days. The male guards and defends the nest from potential threats. After hatching, the fluffy gray chicks grow quickly under parental care, which includes protection and feeding until they are ready to fend for themselves. Number 6. Wandering Albatross. Also known as the snow albatross, white-winged albatross, or ogoni, it is a large seabird found in the Southern Ocean. It belongs to the family Diomedidae and has a wide distribution across the Southern Ocean. It was initially believed to be the same species as the Tristan and Antipodean albatrosses, but recent proposals suggest they are distinct species. The wandering albatross is one of the largest members of the Diomedea genus, similar in size to the southern royal albatross. It is recognized as one of the largest and most extensively studied bird species globally, holding the record for the greatest wingspan known of any living bird, ranging from 2.5 to 3.5 meters. Some individuals have been observed circling the Southern Ocean 3 times in a single year, covering over 120,000 kilometers. The body length varies from 107 to 135 centimeters, with females slightly smaller than males. Adults weigh between 6 and 13 kilograms. The plumage changes with age, starting as chocolate brown in juveniles and gradually becoming whiter as they mature. Breeding colonies are found on several islands in the Southern Ocean. They mate for life and typically reproduce every 2 years. The nesting period occurs between December and January, during which a single white egg with some spots is laid. Both parents take turns returns incubating the egg for about 11 weeks. After hatching, the chick is cared for by both parents who alternate between foraging and attending the chick's needs. Wandering albatrosses reach sexual maturity between 11 and 15 years of age and have a relatively low chick survival rate of about 31.5%. They are known for their extensive flights and ability to cover vast distances without flapping their wings for hours. Number 5. Shoebill. A large bird found in the wetlands of East Africa, recognized for its distinct appearance, often called the whale-headed stork due to its massive shoe-shaped bill. It can reach up to 1.5 meters in height with a wingspan of 2.30 meters. It blends well into its swampy surroundings with its bluish-gray plumage. The hooked bill of the shoebill is a specialized tool used to catch fish, amphibians, and occasionally small mammals. These solitary birds occupy territories of 2 to 4 kilometer tarn, building nests on floating platforms made of aquatic vegetation. Their nests, about 1 to 1.70 meters wide, are partially submerged. Shoebills lay 1 to 3 white eggs, which are incubated for about a month. Both parents actively care for the chicks, with the female being slightly more attentive. Young birds leave the nest around 105 days and become proficient flyers by 112 days. It takes 3 years for them to reach sexual maturity. The shoebill faces challenges in reproductive behavior and population estimation due to its exclusive nature and habitat preferences. It is classified as a vulnerable species by the International Union for Conservation of Nature due to habitat loss, hunting, and human disturbances. Conservation initiatives and the establishment of protected areas aim to safeguard the shoebill and its wetland habitats. Number 4. Maribou Stork. The Maribou stork is a large wading bird of the family Ciconidae, native to sub-Saharan Africa. It thrives in various habitats, including wetlands, arid regions, and near human settlements, particularly in landfills. Its distinct appearance is characterized by cape-like wings, slender white legs, and a white hair-like mass on its head. It is often called the Undertaker bird. Impressively large, the Maribou stork measures about 152 centimeters, 5 feet, tall, weighs around 9 kilos, 20 pounds, and has a wingspan of approximately 3.70 meters, 12 feet, the largest among living bird species. It has a unique flight style, retracting its neck like a heron. Its physical characteristics include a bare head and neck, black back, white underparts, a massive bill, and a pink gular sac on its throat. Reproduction occurs mainly in sub-Saharan Africa, especially in colonies during the dry season. Females lay 2 to 3 eggs in nests made of twigs, and after about 30 days of incubation, the eggs hatch. Although maribous in captivity can live up to 43 years, their lifespan in the wild is approximately 25 years. Number 3. Great Bustard. Also known as Otis tarda, the Great Bustard is the only living member of the genus Otis and belongs to the family Otidae. It breeds in open grasslands and agricultural lands, ranging from northern Morocco, southern and central Europe, to temperate Central and Eastern Asia. While European populations are mostly resident, Asian populations migrate south during winter. Since 1996, it has been classified as a vulnerable species on the International Union for Conservation of Nature's Red List. Currently, Portugal and Spain harbor about 60% of the global Great Bustard population. Extinct in Great Britain since 1832, reintroduction efforts have seen some success, with around 40 birds now residing in the Salisbury Plain, a British Army training area. This isolated location provides suitable habitat for the large ground nesting birds. Adult Great Bustards are among the heaviest flying animals, measuring 90 to 105 centimeters tall, about 115 centimeters long, and having a wingspan up to 2.70 meters. Males can weigh between 6 and 18 kilograms, with the heaviest recorded individual weighing around 21 kilograms, setting a world record for the heaviest flying bird. Breeding involves competitive displays called lekking, where males parade, inflate their necks, and show various postures to attract females. Mating occurs in March, usually with one male mating with several females. Nests built by the females consist of shallow scrapes in dry grasslands near previous lekking sites. After an incubation period of 21 to 28 days, females raise the chicks, which leave the nest shortly after hatching, but stay near the mother for about a year. Great Bustards are omnivorous, with diets varying throughout the year. Green plant material, invertebrates, and seeds are their main food sources. Insects are vital for young bustards during their first summer, while adults consume seeds and plant material. Small vertebrates may be opportunistically eaten. Conservation of great bustards is crucial to preserve their unique behaviors, large size, and preferred habitats. Reintroduction and habitat protection programs are necessary to ensure the survival and continued presence of this vulnerable species. Number 2, Greater Rhea. Also known as American Rhea or Nandu. The Greater Rhea is a flightless bird species native to South America and belongs to the family Rheidae, which includes 2 other species, the Lesser Rhea and Darwin's Rhea. With fascinating characteristics and unique behaviors, the Greater Rhea is an intriguing member of the avian world. Greater Rheas are mainly found in grasslands, savannas, and shrublands of Argentina, Brazil, Bolivia, Paraguay, and Uruguay. They are large birds, measuring up to 1.5 meters tall and weighing between 25 to 40 kilos. Females are generally larger and more dominant than males. These birds are well adapted for running and have strong legs with 3 toes. Their feathers are grayish-brown, providing effective camouflage in their natural habitat. Their long necks and small heads contribute to their distinctive appearance. Males have black throats and necks, while females have light brown or white throats. Greater Rheas are omnivorous, feeding on a varied diet that includes plants, fruits, seeds, insects, and small vertebrates. They have a unique digestive system allowing them to consume large amounts of tough vegetation, aiding survival in pasture habitats. Their reproductive behavior is intriguing. They form communal breeding groups where several females lay eggs in a single nest built on the ground. The dominant male incubates up to 50 or more eggs and aggressively defends the nest and its surroundings. After hatching, chicks are cared for by the dominant male until they can sustain themselves. Number 1, Gracerus, the great bird. Graceful and cultural icon of Asia and Australia. The Gracerus is an imposing bird belonging to the family Gruidae, famous for being the tallest flying bird in the world and carrying deep cultural significance in many regions where it is native. Its vast natural range covers the Indian subcontinent, Southeast Asia, and parts of Australia, where it inhabits wet and biodiverse environments. This majestic bird is undoubtedly one of the most iconic species of the avifauna in these regions, attracting attention for both its impressive stature and fascinating behaviors. Adult Gracerus can reach heights of up to 180 meters, weighing about 6.5 kilograms, a size that rivals many larger terrestrial species, but still light enough for flight. Its long, slender legs, combined with a thin, elegant neck, give it an unmistakable silhouette against the horizon of flooded plains and pastures. The Gracerus's head is marked by a patch of bare red skin, varying in intensity and shape among individuals, possibly functioning as a visual signal during social interactions. Its plumage is predominantly soft gray, helping camouflage among the vegetation of swamps, marshes, and flooded areas where it prefers to live. However, the white wings, mainly visible in flight, create an impressive and beautiful contrast, highlighting its graceful movement through the skies and reeds. Sexual dimorphism is subtle but noticeable. Males tend to be slightly larger and more robust, while females are a bit more delicate. The Gracerus is highly adapted to wet environments, commonly found in shallow swamps, floodplains, riverbanks, and pastures offering enough water for its sustenance. These resource-rich habitats provide shelter and diverse food sources essential for the species' survival. Its diet is omnivorous and quite eclectic, composed of plant matter, seeds, various insects, small vertebrates like amphibians and reptiles, and in some areas agricultural crops, which may cause conflicts with local farmers. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Gracerus is its elaborate courtship displays, which go far beyond simple singing or dancing. Males perform complex choreographies involving synchronized body movements, jumps, and the vibrant display of feathers to impress potential mates. These displays are accompanied by a series of vocalizations used both to attract females and establish territories and hierarchies within flocks. Pair bonds can be long-lasting, and cooperation in raising chicks is key to the species' reproductive success. Culturally, the Gracerus plays a prominent role in various local traditions and folklore. In some Asian cultures, the bird symbolizes longevity, fidelity, and prosperity, often depicted in artworks, literature, and traditional ceremonies. In certain regions, its mating dance is celebrated as a natural event, attracting visitors and scholars, highlighting the importance of the Gracerus as a symbol of the connection between nature nature and human culture. However, despite its grandeur and resilience, the Gracerus faces significant threats. Destruction of its natural habitats due to agricultural expansion, swamp drainage, water pollution, and urban development puts its populations at risk. Additionally, illegal hunting and capture for the exotic bird trade also impact some local populations. As a result, several environmental organizations have promoted conservation programs, including the creation of nature reserves, environmental education projects, and population monitoring. Protecting the Gracerus is essential not only for preserving this magnificent species, but also for maintaining the wetland ecosystems vital to thousands of other fauna and flora species. The swamps and flooded areas where the Gracerus lives are true biodiversity nurseries, responsible for regulating water cycles, storing carbon, and sustaining traditional human communities. In summary, the Gracerus is a true wonder of nature, combining impressive size, beauty, complex social behaviors, and invaluable cultural value. Knowing and preserving this bird also means valuing the richness and diversity of the ecosystems it represents, ensuring future generations can continue to be enchanted by its graceful and inspiring presence. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed our content, please subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Also, check out other interesting content that's appearing right now on your screen, and I'll see you in the next video. See you next time.